So we had tested two APIs, one for getting all the, okay, I'm not running the service. Shopping cart application. Okay, so we had two application APIs, one to fetch all products, one API to store one record in database, the product basically. Okay, started. So if I request this get all, I can see two entries. Okay, fine. So these APIs are working fine. Let's write some other APIs. I'm not using those DTO layers and other layers. As I said, you guys have to work on that. Create some more packages, one for exception, one for DTO transfer. DTO means the utility class which converts data from entity to VO and VO to entity. As of now, I'm writing everything in IMPL class, this one. So you guys have to move this code outside of this IMPL class somewhere else. So this looks more clean and neat and that way. Okay, so let's stop the service. API is working fine. So going back to the service. So we have done get all products, save products. Let's work on. I'm not using or creating any edit because I'm not sure. I don't think we need to edit any product. As a end user, we are supposed to just add user and check our cart, right? We cannot update any product details. So that's why there's no point of creating update product. Fine. And all these are operation are considered in that way that the user is going to checking all the products, get any product. If we give in search bar, save to save this in cart, not in other way. It's just to save this product in cart or move the product into a cart, and then delete means deleting product from the cart. That cart checkout we are talking about. Okay, so that's what we are talking about, these services. Fine, so let's complete these as well. So on the base of ID, we will fetch product view. Fine, so let's do this. We already have a product repository. We will use this method find by ID. It takes ID as a parameter, done, and this returns optional this product class, done. I'll call this OP product. Okay, done. Once it's done, if OP product is present, if it is present, then only fetch the product from it, get it, and store it in product object, the entity object. Okay, but thing method says I have to return product view. Fine. So what I'll do, I'll just initialize it like this way with null. And if we are inside a if condition that product is found in that database, if it is found, so we can initialize that object by saying product vo equals new product vo, done, and then we will initialize all of its fields. Since it's a get, so I need to set its ID as well. Dot set ID, and we'll fetch that ID from product dot get ID. So we have already done this somewhere. Here it is. So I can copy the last three lines and paste it. Once it's done, I can return this object, that initialized object, product vo. Done. Okay, we'll verify this later, but yeah, this should work. Last one. Okay, let's continue with the endpoint. This one. So I need to create one more get endpoint. This is just one product, so no need of list. Done. And it will just say get product by ID, no need of all. And get says I need to pass one ID, so for that I need to create one path variable. So here double quotes slash curly braces and ID, right? That's how we do this. If you guys remember that, we'll say not auth path variable int ID. The name should be same, whatever you wrote in this curly braces, they should be written as it is ID. Okay, usually get product by ID get passed and return it. Okay, no red line. Great. Okay, this is done. Let's continue with delete. Okay, so delete also takes ID. Method is quite straightforward. Says product repository dot delete by ID. And if you notice, delete by ID does not return anything. It returns void. So maybe after deletion, I want to confirm which object is deleted. So in that case, I will run this code, this one here till here. So initially, I'll run this code to verify which object is going to be deleted. So I'll take this ID, goes here, everything happens same. And once this operation is done, I'll move this line of code here as well. Once it is, find, only then it should be deleting the object. Otherwise, it will say that object is not there. So if it is deleted, I mean it is if it is found, only then it will get deleted. And now I can return that product VO. It's the same like we did get, except one line. Everything is same except this delete by ID. And why we are doing this? So whatever object got deleted, it should be returned back to our response. Okay, this is done. Now let's complete the endpoint. It's similar to get by ID. So I'll take this, but instead of get, it will be delete mapping. And it also takes ID, that is fine. And it will say delete product. By ID is fine. Everything is same. The method gets changed. It will be delete product ID takes and done. So this endpoint is also ready. Delete mapping ID takes here int ID, then delete product, and if I open its implementation, it checks whether it is present or not. If it is present, only then delete it, and then whatever object is initialized, it will get written. Otherwise, we will get null. So everything will be blank or will initialize with their default value. All means here ID, name, description. If object is not found, the product is not found, all variables get initialized with their default value. Otherwise, they will have their database value before deletion. Okay, it's done. Let's terminate all these execution. Let's verify all 4 endpoints. Okay, it started. Let's copy, paste it, and then let's say 1 request sent, and I can see, yep, ID is coming, ID 2 coming, ID 3 blank. Okay, that's fine. We haven't done any exception handling. Otherwise, should be not found 404, but it says 200. Okay, okay, fine. Try to implement all these things. Let's duplicate that and we'll change to delete. Let's add one more element. Let's say XYZ, some random numbers, request sent. I can see third entry as well. Let's verify. Yep, we got third or 3 elements in this array. Let's try to delete the third one. I did delete. Everything remains same. Let's verify database as well. This is the one, I guess. Yeah. Okay, cart and product. There it is. Okay. Okay, so we have third entry here. Fine. Let's delete the record, and I can see entry is removed because I am getting everything from database. And if I refresh, third is gone. If I check again this get all, it is also gone. And if I try to fetch third ID, it's not there, right? If I check 2, it's done. And if I try to delete this again, we can see it's not there in database, only 2 entries. And if I try to send this again, It says 200, that is fine, but nothing is deleted, remove, what do you call, returned from here. Okay, because object is null, so nothing is there. Fine, so all four APIs are working fine for product. Okay, let's stop the service, terminate all. Let's remain on cart and close all. Okay, I closed all. Uh, Fine. Let's try to create new API, which is cart. As I said, today again we will spend time on backend code, and tomorrow we'll start working on UI part, where we'll create some simple UI and try to integrate the APIs. Okay, not everything together. We'll just take it step by step. We are just assigning this whole week for this task. Okay, so product is done. Card is quite simple: ID, quantity, and the product. That's one critical thing. We don't know how to come up, but at least we'll create some basic APIs like get, save, and remove. Only these three. We don't need to create post for this. Okay, I think we need to post. Um, Put is not required here as well. Okay, so going back to, so we have a card class. Fine, we have its card view class. This is also good. What's next? Its repo. Yep, we don't have its repo, so I'll save some time. I'll copy this class as it is, and I'll call this cart repository. Done. Let's open it. Changing class from product to cart. We know why we are doing this. Done. Okay, repository is marked, so cart repository extends API repository cart, and its primary key is integer. Done. Next is its service file. So I'll copy this service and paste it as it is. I will call this cart service. Done. Okay, done. So what we have in the service file, let's see. Need to verify, change everything. No more cart product view. It should be cart um, VO. Instead of saying get all products, I'll say get cart items. Let's say get cart items. Okay. Let me remove this. This not remove, replace. Um, Same here. Get cart items by ID is better. Save product. Oh, it should be capital P. I'll fix it. Save cart items and delete cart items. Okay, so int ID, this will take cart view, then cart view goes here. Okay, so we have get cart, get all. I'm not sure is it required or not. But okay, but I'll create it. Extra API won't hurt. Okay, so service, requirement is done. What we are up to, we will fetch all the items from the cart. I'm not sure about this, whether we are going to fetch one item by cart. This is kind of not sure about it. Maybe we won't use it. I'm thinking about in UI perspective. Okay, and then save cart item. Yeah, it is necessary. And then delete items from the cart. Okay, it's done. Time to create its IMPL. So let's create it from Eclipse. We'll call this cart service. Oops. IMPL. Cart service IMPL. Done. It will say implements cart service, then add all unimplemented method. Okay, quite normal. That's how we do. Okay, so let's start filling these service files. First thing first, we have to mark it service layer. So Spring Boot knows that this is a service layer, and need to auto wire private cart repo, and then auto wired. Okay, this is done. Fine. Something we have to do here. Get all cart items. Fetching it. So we'll say cart repository. Find all. It will give us list of cart entity. Cart items. Because carts won't make any sense. Okay, instead of saying should have called it cart items, but that's fine. References cart items. This is entity thing, and we need to return cart VO. So yep, we need to convert all this data to view type. Okay, cart views equals new array list. Then we will run a for loop on entity, and we'll fetch every single item one by one and insert into this. So this is not view anymore. Okay, done. Then we will initialize cart view class. Cart view done. Then we will initialize all of its field. Cart view dot set. It's get, so I need to set ID as well, and we will fetch it from cart dot get ID. Likewise, we'll fetch this set quantity. Okay, quantity will get from cart dot get quantity. Okay, next variable is quite critical. Let's have a look. So it says cart view dot set product. Okay, and that's the whole object. It's product view. We don't have that product view yet. So to do that, we have to fetch product from cart object because cart has object. Let me show you again how it is designed. Cart entity has product entity. So that means I can say cart dot get product, and this will give me product object. Now watch it closely. Product object. Now I need to first of all set product view, only then I can initialize set product view. Okay, so for that we already have a code in product service MPL here. This code will help us. I will copy this and will paste after this line. Okay, so okay, I need to create object as well. Product view. Okay, so first initially here fetching data from DB, created new object so it can be set in method, this method. I hope it is clear what we are up to. Okay, done. So once it is done, I can copy this product view and set here. Oops, set here. Done. So everything looks fine. Once it is done, I can use this cart views dot add and set cart view. Done. And finally, everything looks good. So I can say return the same cart view because this is got initialized in that loop. Okay, so the first method which says get cart items is done. Okay, let's try with save. Okay, so we need to save first. Again, we have to say cart repository dot what do you call that, save. It needs object of cart view which we don't have yet, so we need to create it. So we'll say cart class, cart equals new cart. Done. Then we'll say cart dot set. We don't need ID, we can go for quantity right away, and we'll ask for cart view dot uh, get quantity, and then critical thing. Cart says cart set product, and I need the product entity class. So let's get its instance first. Product equals product. Done. Then I need to fetch all those elements from cart view because cart view has everything. So cart view dot set. Oh, sorry, not my bad. Get product view. From here, I'll initialize this product view class. Done. Now I have everything from request, and from request I'll initialize product class. So it goes like product, the entity dot um, set accept ID. I need to set all. So set name product vo dot get name. Let's fill all remaining fields. Name is done. Then description and product vo dot get description. Then product dot set price. Then product view dot get price. Okay, once everything is done, my product entity's object is initialized. So I can use this reference and set it here. Once everything is done, I can use this reference and save it here. And done. Great. So we did all this to save cart items. You cart and all the items in product. This will again return me cart object. So I'll say db cart. It will come from database small d capital C. Okay, it is done. Now I need to turn this in response because it needs cart view. So something similar we did here. I can do the same. I can copy. It needs just one object, right? So I can do till here. Okay, so I already have a code ready. I just paste it. So I just need to replace some variables. So db cart will replace this cart, this cart. Then db cart will also get product, and this will say db product. And this db product will replace product, product, this product, and this product. And this I'll call this response cart view. And response cart view will replace cart view, and final cart view. Okay, so how it starts? Once cart details are saved, it returns a cart db cart. From there, I'll fetch ID, quantity, and product. Once I have everything, I can get all this. And there, this will be also replaced. Response product view, and I will copy this and replace this, and this. So naming convention should be clear, so even you don't get confused what was coming from request and what was coming from database. Okay, so this gets saved. I'll get db cart. From db cart, I can get ID, quantity, and product. I will initialize response cart view, this, and this. From here, I'll get db product. db product will get all the details, will get set in response product view, and that goes here. Okay, and once everything's fine, I can say return response cart view. Okay, great. It is done working. I mean, it is no compilation issue. Let's test this. Okay, I don't have any testing yet because controller is missing. Just give me a moment, guys. Okay, so time to create the controller. I'll copy paste this class. We'll call this cart controller. Fine. There it is. So instead of products, API will have cards, and instead of product service, it will have cart service, semicolon. Done. Okay. So we have right now get all and this. So let me comment below endpoints. This will be cart view, and here I'll say get all cart items. This will be simple call because everything is handled at service layer. So this simply calls the service layer. Okay, so cart service dot get cart items. No argument is required. Next is post. So save cart is fine. Request body will have cart view. Accordingly, we'll change the reference cart view, and this whole line will get changed. It says cart service dot save cart items. We'll take cart view as object. Great, and this will be cart view. Okay. Okay, so get will fetch all the items from, fetch all the cart details, and save will create one entry in cart table. Fine, looks fine. Let me run this in debug mode because we did two API calls. So it's better if I run this in debug mode and later I can verify if something goes wrong. Okay, service is up, no compile issue, fine. Okay, time to create a new endpoint. So post, everything remains same except the end, which is cart. So I'm going to create one entry in cart table. Let's have a look on database table. So cart is right now empty. ID, quantity, and product. Fine. Okay, body needs this raw, and it will be JSON. Okay, I just noticed, guys, I don't think I need to pass the whole product ID. Product body. Product ID is enough. See, because cart just needs product ID. So what I'll do, instead of passing the whole object in the JSON, I'll pass only ID of product. Let me show you how I'm going to do that. Just a second. Um, okay, so yeah, I was talking about this endpoint cart controller, which says cart view, and cart view has what? ID, quantity, and product view as a reference. Fine. So first I need, since we are going to save, that means ID is not required. That's good. I just need quantity, copied, double quotes, paste, and quantity is a integer number, so I can wrap anything. So let's say 2, comma. Next, it needs product view. Now you have to be sensible that what my database table has. You have to, because as a backend developer, you have to check both your code and the database table. So it doesn't take the whole object of product. It takes only ID. ID, it's for primary key, quantity, the number of items in that cart of that particular product, and the product ID. If it needs just product ID, so what we can do, we can pass only product ID. How? Double quotes, product view. I copy that product view from here, product view. Then I'll give a body, curly brace, and then inside this curly brace, I will pass only ID, this ID. So I copied this ID, go back and double quotes obviously, then colon, and let's say I want to attach, okay, we just have two items, so let's attach second, which is gaming phone and this ID2. Beautify, done. Let's try to send this and see how it works. Okay, it's just not found. Why? API v1 cart. Oh, it's carts. Let's verify again on cart controller. It's carts. API v1 carts. Okay, sending again. Okay, now we're getting in terms of error. Okay, let's verify what's the error here. It says not null property, unsaved. Something is trying to save itself. Instance must be set before current operation. Okay, this is the one. Cart product. Product is not saved, that's why it is causing issue. Fine. let's have a look. Okay, so save is here. So set product is done, then it is, yeah, that's right. Because I didn't realize initially that table has only, I mean, cart table just has a ID, and we are not here to create a product. Think, okay, we are not here to create a product. We are here to save cart which has already, which user already selected a product, which is already selected by the user. So product will get only map. It should not be created. Just by writing this code, we are actually creating a new product. We are expecting that user is sending cart and its product right away. No, here we are just saving cart. So only card detail should save, and any product item which is mapped, it should be attached with that card. So we don't need to save the product like this way, the way we did. So table says just give me the ID. Okay, no need to do all kind of stuff where we are trying to create a new product entry which is not required. So what we will do, I will just comment this, this, and this. Okay, um, and we'll fetch ID from the request. So product dot set ID and cart, not cart, product view dot get ID. Okay, this will come from request body. We are sending it, it's here. We are sending ID. So product, so from product view we are just getting ID. Okay, it is done, and then this can remain same because it's coming from database. Okay, let's see how it comes up. So let's stop the service. That's why saying you are trying to save product which is not saved actually. Yeah, we are not supposed to save product when we are saving cart. We just need to refer it, refer a previously created items. Um, Debug again, shopping cart items. Okay, started. Let me clear this console. Request sending again. Okay, yep, we are getting details, but I think something goes wrong and it is not initialized. Okay, fine. We'll see that, but let's check database first. Product, there should be no change in this table. Okay, let me refresh. Yep, nothing is good. And if I refresh this, okay, I can see that mapping. So ID is the primary key, quantity is for the number of items of that product, and product ID 2. This is mapped here, this ID. So this product is mapped with this cart table. Okay, let's try the get request now. So one more entry, copy it, paste it, /2. Let me cross check in cart controller. Oh, I don't need ID. It fetches everything. Cards, and that's it. Request sent. And yeah, here it is working great. I can see product ID, I mean, sorry, cart ID is ID 1, quantity 2, and which product is mapped. So you guys can see, I'm fetching all cart items, and there we are. It it has this ID mapped, so it fetches only that. So with this cart, it is assuming that way that we got multiple carts. So this is one cart entry. If we get one more entry, so it will show one more cart. So in this cart we have only one product. Can we map one more product in the same cart? Yes. Just change this ID to 1. 1. So this remains same. Let's make this quantity 10, let's suppose, and sending this request again. Okay, this is mapped quantity 10. Great. And if I fetch the records of cart, there it is. ID 2, quantity 10, bet, and product is 1 here. So in this object we got multiple cards and it has mapping, and if I check here, there it is. So next card which contains ID 2, quantity 10, and it is mapped with ID 1 of this product. Okay, so get and post are working fine. Let's complete the remaining endpoints for this card. These will be simple, I believe. but they are just get and delete. So it needs ID, no more product, it's cart view, get cart by ID, cart service dot save cart items. Oh, my bad, not save. Get items by ID, ID is passed, done. Terminate. Why you are red? Okay, fine. And let's cover delete as well. So delete. No more cart. No more product. Cart should be there. Done. Delete cart by ID and cart service dot delete cart items and ID is deleted. Done. Okay, so we got get and delete. Fine, this is done. Let's test it. Restarting Spring app. Okay, it is started. Great. Let's fetch item one by one. So I'll copy this endpoint, paste it, cards one, request sent. Oh, it's not working. Why? What happened? Cards one. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot. I don't have any implementation for it. Okay, completely lost this. We need the implementation as well. Okay, so first get cart items by ID. So it needs to say get only. Okay, so let's say cart repository dot find by ID, which needs this ID. Done. Then it says cart, not directly, we get optional cart. This optional cart op cart. Done. Once it's done, I can fetch details from there. So I can check if op cart dot is present, right? If it is present, so first fetch from there the cart detail and plus semicolon, and once we have this, I can do this much data, and once it is done, because we need to get this, let's copy it. I'll say null, this I'll remove from here and then return it from here. Again, I'm doing very simple programming which we have done earlier. Just want to revise it because we did lots of things after Spring Boot, so you guys won't forget that, the approach, the way we do backend programming. Okay, so ID is here, fetches if it is present, so get it, initialize all the required fields, and ultimately we'll get cart view, and that's what this requires. Okay, this is done. I need the same code for delete except one delete call. So I copied that, pasted, everything remains same, and here I'll say cart repo dot delete by ID. The ID is here, and that's it. So everything remains same for cart. It's just my approach. You can go for any approach. There's no wrong or right. It totally depends how we are expecting API should work. So I'm expecting whatever item gets deleted, I should get a review of it. At least I should know which object deleted with all the details it has. So we'll get all cart and its product item. Okay, so let's run this code. debug executed. Okay, services up. Okay, services up. Let's go back. Try to get items by ID. I mean cart by ID. And yeah, it's working. One attached to, and if I to check, to attach with one. Okay, with 10 quantity. Okay, get is working great. Let's try delete as well. It remains copy, paste it. So this will remain second entry from the cart table. Uh, let's check again. In cart table we got two entries. Yep, so this should get deleted. Okay, so going to delete, request sent. I got the response. This is going to be deleted. This is what I'm expecting. And if I refresh or reload, yep, it's gone. Great. And if I check again, ID2, it should get blank. This should be handled. We should get no item find something. So yeah, I'm expecting you guys are working on its exception handling part. Okay, so we can see all APIs are great here. So nice. Fine, and I hope I'm not missing anything. If I miss, let me know. So backend part is done. So we have, let me highlight just what API we have so far, and I'll give you a overview how we are going to start with UI part. Again, I'll keep it simple initially, just to focus on the requirement, or we can say the actual working, the code wise, how it should behave. Then we will use some better UI code, CSS, and then we'll fix it. So this is card controller. Let me move it right side. Product controller. Copy it, paste it. Okay, fine. So what we have? We have four endpoints here and four endpoints here. We're not sure whether we are going to use all, but I just created as a CRUD operation because that's what we follow. We've tried to create all CRUD operation strategies. So at least we should have. Except we haven't added any edit API or update API. It just get we got two get APIs, one create and one delete. And this, yeah, same is here. Fine. Paint. Okay, so what I'm up to about UI screen. So we'll keep it simple as I said. So maybe we'll put some header here, the title, and some center screen. Okay, and then here I will list out all products. Fine. And even before that, we'll put some nav bar here. So we will create, let's say, product. We already know what is routing, so I will use routing here. And next we'll have cart. So when we click on product, I will see list of list not out list of all products. So it will have one, then two, then three. Whatever products we have, I mean whatever you have added so far. So you can do that. This is screen for list of products. I'll copy. When product is highlighted, that's how screen will look like. Give a moment. I'll cut this. This is big. Paste it. Here we are. Okay, done. Fine. So here we can see when you click on product, all these items comes up. Okay. Once you oops, not this one. Now what if we have product, not product, cart highlighted. Or what if we click on product? Sorry, what if we click on cart? So this should be bold, and then it will say, um, I don't know, let's say cart item or something. Then it will say product name. Okay, it will say product name, and then maybe quantity or something, not sure, and one delete button. Okay, that's what I'm assuming right now. So that's how it should come up. It should be a button. Later we'll enhance the functionality of the UI. So you guys can work on that. Okay, so this is the idea. We'll start with this screen and later we'll enhance it. Either it could be HTML, CSS or Angular side. So here we will use the routing part. Here we will list out getting all the products, and maybe somewhere we'll put the delete as well on list. I'm not sure where. And but here when it comes to cart, cart will look like this one, cart items, like product, which product, how many quantities, and we can have also delete. That's it. I'm not adding at the checkout, payment, all that stuff, or adding any item or adding that cart. Okay, so we'll start with the screen and later, as I said, we'll enhance it. Any question, doubt in the screen or any other concern? No? All good? Great. You guys are great. Nice.